Whoever said running a small business was easy was probably just having a good day, and whoever said running 2 small businesses was easy was straight up lying. I'm in the process of restocking my sold out yarn business while also staying on top of orders and wholesale clients, and it's been nothing short of chaos and stress. But I'm learning new skills like delegating and balancing my time that are keeping me from burning out. Because when you're your own boss, nobody's telling you when to clock in or what to do. It's all up to you to motivate yourself to keep going, and that can be pretty hard, but it's essential to keep pushing towards your dream. So while I restock my yarn business, let me share with you everything I've learned so that we can all accomplish our goals and stay at our best. Welcome back, and I hope you enjoy. Good morning, guys. It's the start of a new week. It is Monday and we are back in the studio and we have lots of work to do. I'm currently in my storage room because we are doing some organization. As you can see, we've put all of the personal yarn. I need a better name for that because it's not really personal. It's the yarn I use for my loose ends bags. But we put all of it here and I'm currently organizing it. If you missed my last vlog, I got these labels. They're magnetic and they just come on this long strip. So what I'm gonna do is cut off a few of these, attach them to the shelves, which are magnetic. And then we have our markers here. I'm gonna write on what each color is for organization purposes. Okay, the camera died, but this is how we're looking. The labels are on. Honestly, it's pretty self-explanatory which colors are which, but I thought it would just be nice organization-wise. And if anyone ever needs these colors, that's not me, and they just wanna be sure that they're grabbing midnight, these are here. So that's good for that. Other than that, we're getting a lot of like small medial tasks done today, which feels good. This is what the workshop floor looks like right now. So basically we're taking a pack of each color as we go, labeling them, but leaving one blank, because for the photo shoot, if you saw last time on the website, we had a picture with a labeled one and a picture without a label. So I want to have those at the ready. This is currently 1 through 100, or roughly like 1 through 60. And then we're going up to 100 and then we'll start shooting. Other than that, I am getting some small stuff done. I'm shipping off some loose ends orders. I'm getting a bit overwhelmed because there's so many different things happening in the studio. We have like metallic yarn here. We have packages here that don't need to go out anymore. We have so much mess, like receipts and labels, and there's just a lot happening. So I'm hoping that within the next few days, we can find some sort of organization and normalcy amidst all of this disorganization. And that's where we're at right now. And just like that, we are moving on to photography for the yarn. We have our little photo studio set up, which is where typically the kind of lounge area is. It looks crazy in here right now, crazier by the second. This is only the first 100 colors ready to shoot. We have our studio lights set up. These are from Newer, which I just found online and heard that it was a good brand. So Emma and my friend Deva are here today to shoot for me while I'm working on some other content stuff. Keeping busy, lots of admin work as always. Never a dull moment here at Studio Loose Ends, especially now with all of the yarn. Without further ado, let's get started with the photo shoot. Essentially what we're doing is putting an X on our little label here. X marks the spot. I'm just gonna put an X exactly where this ball of yarn is so we know where to place each ball of yarn every single time. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Cut.
How do you cut that?
The red button, I think. Okay, I often get asked by other small business owners, how do you do it? Well, I actually have the secret for you guys. I've been in business for about 3.5 years now, and trust me, I've heard it all. You need to post every day, you need to go viral. But the one thing that matters more than all of that is connection. Fostering a community that people want to be a part of and buy into and keep them coming back time and time again. Easier said than done, right? Well, not necessarily. I feel like as a business owner, you know exactly who your ideal customer is, and it's just a matter of letting them know that, hey, I exist. That's actually why I started using Astana. They work exclusively with small businesses here in Canada to keep your customers coming back more often, increase the amount they spend per order, and find you new customers to help you grow your revenue. When I moved across the country last year, I felt like I was starting from scratch because I no longer had all these in-person connections that I used to have. They make it so easy to build your local network and keep your business top of mind for customers. And I think a loyalty program is the perfect way to do this. It's kind of like those old coffee shop punch cards you used to get. As a customer, there's something so exciting about filling up your card every visit, working your way up to a free coffee, but just think about it from a business perspective. Out of all the cafes in your neighborhood, you're giving your customers an incentive to keep coming back to yours every single day. Well, Astana works the exact same way. I can set up a loyalty program within just 5 minutes and instantly start to see customers coming back more often. I can keep my customers engaged with real-time updates, offers, rewards, and updates on earnings without needing any additional tools through email marketing and SMS campaigns. Okay, and my favorite feature is the ability to collaborate with other local businesses. In my building alone, there's so many other local artisans and small businesses, and using this platform, I can collaborate with them to offer exclusive deals to my customers. So let's say someone buys a crochet bag from me, well, we could set up an offer for a discount on a candle from the vendors right beside me. The customer gets a good deal, the candle business makes an extra sale, and my customer remembers a positive experience with my brand. I honestly wish I had something like this when I was starting out. It would have saved me so much trial and error. I do want to mention that businesses actually see a 16% increase in customer spend per order, and other businesses have grown their revenue by 85% within the first 4 months using Ostana. So if you want your business to have the community and customer base that you've always dreamed of, you can click the link in the description to get started for free, or book a demo and the team will show you what's possible. The current setup for the photography. As we saw yesterday, we have our lights, our backdrop, and our big canvas, which barely fits in our lounge space, formerly lounge space. It's kind of taking over. I also have my laptop here because on our little spreadsheet, which is kind of our saving grace for the restock, I added a little category that just says whether or not each color has been photographed. Once it has been, I just put an X there so we know, just in case someone else ends up doing the photos and we have some crossover, there's as much clarity as possible. Here on the couch, we're using every square inch of the studio, honestly, but we have our colors lined up. So from here onwards, this is going to be the next color that gets photographed. So we do one with the label, yarny facing outwards, we do one without, and then one more with the yarn kind of on its side, like so. Once it's photographed, it gets put back in the bags, and these will go back on the shelves to be labeled with the rest of the colors. It's quite an extensive process, but honestly it's working pretty well, and I think we've got the flow down, so let's get started. Morning, guys. It is Wednesday. The days are all blending together. I am here a lot more as the days go on, and I'm never alone anymore, which is so weird. I came in a little early today for that reason, because I want to film some stuff. As much as it may seem like I'm confident on camera, I can just pull it out anywhere. That's not the case, especially when you want to put it on, and let's say I'm just sitting at my desk doing admin work, and then all of a sudden I turn the camera on and I'm like, hey guys, what's up? That's really what it is. It's not like I'm just at this speaking level all the time. So it's nice to just be alone in the studio when I am filming. Of course, that doesn't always work out. I'm running late, or there's people scheduled when I'm here, but that's just a learning curve with having employees. I just got in the studio, so I'm currently unpacking my bag. Hey. I did go to one of my favorite cafes. This is Maison Chabot. They're literally across the street from my studio, so it's perfect. And I got a pumpkin spice latte because that's my guilty pleasure in the fall. So good. Today I am filming something very exciting, a little announcement for my social medias. If you saw my last video, you would have already known about this. I am throwing a little in-person open studio night to kick off the LOOSENDS Yarn restock. With shipping being as crazy as ever, also I'm going through a lot more non-dairy milk now because I have staff and I offer them free coffee, of course. I really stocked up at the grocery store this morning. What was I saying? Right, so as you may have heard in my last vlog, I am hosting an in-person studio event for the LOOSENDS Yarn restock. Before it fully goes live, I'm doing an in-person shopping night because I know shipping can be crazy and there's a lot of local people here in Montreal that are interested. So I thought it would just be nice to, for one, help build community, two, get some sales. And 3, also have customers be able to bypass the whole shipping process, the wait times. And also, there's just something so much better about shopping in person than online. So I know that there's so many of you guys from all over the world that are watching me right now, so thank you. Also, leave a comment letting me know where you're watching from, because I'm always curious and I find it so crazy how big the internet is. But I'm gonna film a little announcement video for my yarn event. Also, I designed the poster just on Canva, and this is what it looks like. I did 3 versions. Is this not so cute? I'm proud of myself. I usually outsource my posters for my markets in the past to my graphic designer because Sid is just amazing. I'll leave their Instagram in the description. But for this one, I was like, it's not really a big event. I'm not gonna have like drinks or other vendors or anything like that. It's literally just, I'm unlocking the door to my studio and letting people come shop. So I didn't want to go too crazy with my budget on things like that. If you want to see the full yarn soiree process, I'm doing a full separate vlog on that. So make sure to subscribe and like this video while you're at it, because why not? Okay, let's get filming. 12:45, so almost 1 o'clock. It's crazy how time flies, but we have done some editing, some filming, and at this point we're going back to photography. We've finished 1 through 100, which I think I told you guys yesterday. So now we're on to the hundreds, I guess. I'm gonna try and get at least 50 colors done today. Got my coffee, my laptop. Let's go over to the photography studio, which is in the same room. Lights are on, and let's get started. Photo shoot is off to a good start. A lot of these colors I'm seeing for the very first time as I grab them, and it's very exciting. I had to show you guys this one because, okay, wait, let me put it in the light more. Does that not look like Juicy Couture or something? It's kind of like this ombre pink, but it looks so cool. It's been about an hour, and we are finally at patterns. This is what we call Avril Lavigne. There's a few of these. Basically, we have like an inventory name for things, and then eventually I will go back later and name them properly. But honestly, Avril Lavigne might stick because it's kind of iconic. We have tons of patterns. We got this rainbow one, this sort of plaid one, this is like a creamsicle. A lot of them you can't really tell exactly what they even are, but they're really fun to look at. There's some cheetah, some plaid. I don't know. I'm loving what I'm seeing, some polka dots. Post photo shoot now. I'm just having some lunch. It's like 3 o'clock, and I'm just going through all of the photos on my laptop before I send them off to my editor and making sure there's like no duplicates, or at least trying my best. Editing is the one thing that I don't care to learn and I really don't enjoy doing, so I'm happy to pay someone else for that. Someone's got to do it, so we're getting it done, out of the way. Once they're sent off to my editor, I should have them back in like a week's time, maybe, and then they can go on the website, which is exciting, so. And just like that, we are on to our next project of the day, which will honestly probably be my last. We are finally trying the new metallic yarn from LOOSENDS Yarn. I'm so excited about this. I've been getting a lot of comments from you guys asking like how it works up, how many skeins you need to make my patterns, so I brought it upon myself to start making a desk bag. I'm gonna make a handbag. This is where we're at so far. I think it looks so freaking cool. I will leave a link to this pattern in the description. It's just on my website. It comes with a written and video tutorial, so it's honestly really good for beginners and advanced crocheters alike. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work. I got a good vlog keeping me entertained, and let's make this bag. It's the end of the workday. Hold on, let me just close the window here for some peace and quiet. It's the end of the workday and I am alone in the studio now. Also, how good does that desk bag look on the wall there? I don't have a day alone in the studio this week, which is kind of becoming more and more normal. Yeah, having employees is crazy, guys. I was so, I was gonna say I was so against having employees. That's not true. I just didn't let myself believe that I was at the point yet of needing them, because I don't know, that just seems so official. Like, I'm a boss. I never saw loose ends being big enough for me to hire other people, and it's a lot of responsibility and it can be a stressor because obviously when you're working by yourself, it doesn't really matter how much money is coming in, how many sales you're getting or how many deals or whatnot. But when you start hiring people, that stuff matters a lot more. You know, you got to think about your profit, your loss, your expenses. Oh my God, I'm stressing myself out right now. I just didn't think I was ready. And lo and behold, now that I do have people working for me, it feels so nice. I feel productive myself because I feel like they're holding me accountable. I'm holding them accountable by being in the space. And it's just so good to know that, like, and I haven't even gotten used to this feeling yet myself, like to know that, let's say I'm taking a day off and one of my staff is still here working. Work is still getting done, which is so obvious, but if you're a small business owner, I'm sure you can relate. Like, when you're taking days off, nothing's getting done. You're the only one responsible for it, you know? But when you have employees, the work keeps going and the business keeps booming and things are getting done without you solely having to be there in the space doing things. It just feels so damn good. I can't lie. I've announced the restock date to the Thread Collective. By the way, if you guys aren't a part of already, it's basically this like exclusive group for LOOSENDS Yarn where you can sign up and then you get early access a full day early to all of our drops. Honestly, with the amount of colors we have, there's less quantity of each, so therefore things are gonna sell out quicker. And if you wanna make sure you get the color that you want, make sure you get early access. It's linked in the description. You just have to put in your email. It's super easy, super quick, and very worth it, I will say. I'm gonna go home, make some dinner, get a good sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So one thing that's been top of mind during this whole restock process is avoiding burnout, because with my last LOOSENDS Yarn drop, actually the first one ever, I got burnt out like really, really bad for basically the entire summer. I was just doing too much. I was packing all the orders myself. I was doing all the social media, the marketing, the website postings, like everything you saw, I was doing myself, and it's just not sustainable. And I learned that the hard way. So for this restock, I just wanted to focus on hiring staff, making sure they were well trained so that I myself didn't necessarily have to have my hands on so much during the process. And therefore, because of that, a lot of the time I'm not really working on LOOSENDS Yarn. Like, yes, I am doing most of the admin work. I'm writing the emails, I'm making the social media posts and things like that. But in terms of physical in-person stuff, it's not really me who's doing it. I leave that to my staff to take care of. I don't know, it's been a bit of a learning curve because it is new to me to be able to delegate things like that, but it saved me from burnout, which is honestly the ultimate goal through all of this. So swallowing your pride a little bit, honestly, and just accepting the fact that we really can't do it all and we're not meant to do it all. And if I want my business to keep growing, this is the right move for me. Today has just been full of labeling, so much labeling. I haven't been doing too much of it because I've been able to focus on more admin stuff while my staff have been taking control of all of this, which I greatly appreciate. But now that the yarn drop is getting closer and closer, in terms of the photo shoot, I think we're at 3 days of photographing, and we're at 175 colors done. Today I didn't have too much other stuff like admin or content-wise, so I was able to help out with this. It's currently like just past 5 o'clock, and we really wanted to get to 300 today. And I'm currently labeling color 297, which is this, oh cool, it's like a cartoon leaf pattern on this black yarn. It's probably hard to see from there, so sorry, but I'm too lazy right now. I'm actually having a lot of fun because, as I mentioned, I haven't been too hands-on with all of this. So as much as I am seeing the colors, you know, as I walk by, or as we were unloading them a couple weeks ago, I'm actually seeing a lot of these colors for the first time. There's one, oh my god, I have to show you. Are you kidding me? Hannah Montana, it's giving 90s, early 2000s. It's giving cotton candy, it's obviously cheetah print. Like, there's so much going on and I love it so much. This is definitely one of my top favorites. So it's the end of the workday right now. I'm realizing that I'm gonna need to put in a few more hours. I do have a couple more friends that are gonna come help me out for just like 1 or 2 shifts. And then one of my staff can also work weekends, so I'm gonna get them to do that. Being so hands-on like this is really getting me excited for the launch. I'm just picturing everything that you guys are gonna make with all of this yarn. A dust bag with this? So cool. This is literally my dreams coming true, and it's crazy because there's so much work to do and sometimes I don't really have the option to stop and take it all in. But it's times like this where I actually can, and I'm alone in the studio, and I can just like reap the benefits of my labor. It's finally Friday, and it's been quite a long week. We are back in the studio today, back to work. I'm gonna do the photo shoot in a little bit, but I'm just starting off with some admin work. When I say admin work, I feel like I should explain what that means. That's literally anything on the computer. Posting an Instagram reel, posting a post, writing an email or responding to one, scheduling, so many things. Everything that is on this computer is basically the life of Loose Ends. I'm starting off with some of that. I do have a reel going up today, which is actually announcing the restock date. Everything's coming together, which is really exciting. Oh, I should show you guys this. Sorry for this terrible lighting, but for the first time ever, I'm actually sending some PR to some of my fellow crocheters in the community that I've become friends with online. I have a few skeins for my friend Caden. I'll leave his Instagram below. And also for my friend Grace, who you guys probably know. Instagram name is Amazing-ish Grace. Well, I can't talk right now. And I'm very excited about it because I thought it would be a good way to kind of just get the word out about the restock. So for Grace, she's getting a couple skeins of cobalt blue, also 2 skeins of this baby pink color. And I'm not gonna pull it out, but you guys can see it, this baby butter yellow. For Caden, he wanted natural, neutral earth tones. So we got like a navy ocean blue, a forest green, this mocha brown, which I still need to label, and just a plain black. Like I said, this is my first time doing PR. It's really nothing crazy. I've only sent it to like 3 people. I'm really just testing out the waters and seeing how it goes and if it does help sales. Honestly, these people just are crocheters that I admire in the community, and they've supported my Loose Ends yarn journey, and so I wanted to repay the favor and just say thank you and send them some yarn. So yeah, I'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. It's just after lunch now and we are back to the photo shoot. We started at 175, I think. I'm now at 219, so we've made some progress. I did a few colors before lunch, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this for a little while, and I'm hoping, I don't know, we've labeled up to maybe like 320 now, so I'm hoping maybe we can get there. 100 colors in the next couple hours. Let's see if we can do it. Guys, I don't know what's come over me, but I hit 250 and I just lost all my energy. So I'm taking that as a sign to stop photographing for the day. Gonna turn these lights off. It's all about listening to your body. But with that, I know this vlog is getting a little bit long, so I'm gonna end it here. Lots of exciting things to come for Loose Ends Yarn. We got the restock coming, we got the event. That'll be the next vlog, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It's really fun documenting all of this because it's such a whirlwind. And I know I'm gonna be able to watch these videos back and make some sense of all of this and process it a little bit. Maybe. It's crazy when the biggest wins for your small business, or honestly yourself in general, when they happen, it's kind of like disbelief, but also so much work. And so you don't really have the time to just sit down while it's happening to take it all in. I'm trying, I really am trying to be more present, which honestly is the ultimate goal. So we've still got a few more videos to come in this whole restock series, so I really hope you guys are enjoying this. There is lots of exciting stuff coming, and I just can't wait to share all of it with you. Thank you so much for being here. And with that, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.